There's a draft. So we already know what's going to be happening. Nothing too crazy.
Just got longer. Now I'm angry.
But obviously the bans don't really matter as long as you don't ban out one of the champions that was supposed to be picked up.
The warrior spirit is never broken.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we've seen Focus Tree play the Maokai before. I don't think he had the best showing on it, so we'll have to see if he has a much easier time into a Scion. I'm pretty sure he played it into the Victor or the Aatrox. So. And should do fairly well into the Kindred in the jungle in the early games. Obviously, Kindred's kind of that style of hyperscaling champion. Obviously, the later the game goes, gets much stronger, and it's going to be actual Lulu's going to be mid, played by Pixie or otherwise known as Shrinox. Shrinox is forced to play on a different account right now due to complications with his other one.
Are you certain?
So just like we thought, it's supposed to be Xerath in the mid lane.
End of the line.
It's kind of interesting to see that the Lulu will be mid instead of the Karma. But they both have the same purpose. I think a like farmed Karma is much better than a farmed Lulu. But at the same time, both champions are gonna be building purely support items. So it's gonna be a funnel strat without the actual funnel strategy. You know what I mean? They're gonna be playing normal, but they're gonna rely solely on Russian Ronin to carry with the Kog'Maw and also the Kindred to carry as well. So we're gonna see Fresh Pudding take the heal, and we're gonna see the barrier for Russian Ronin. But we should definitely see double Ardent Sensors, uh, maybe double Redemptions, and all that fun stuff. Definitely go for the big supportive style of play. So we got 23 seconds on this loadout screen. We'll see if any of these summoners do change at the last second or two. As a reminder, this is Kool Kidz Gaming versus Team Sideswipe. Team Sideswipe is undefeated right now. One of two teams that is undefeated currently in the RAL. As always, like I've said, if you're just joining us, I am your host. You can just call me Gaiken, and we're going to see what these loadouts are actually going to be. And okay, so we see the cleanse for Pixie in the mid lane. Definitely going to be useful against the Xerath. But nothing else too crazy. Tradill taking the teleport, so you have double TP on the side of Kool Kidz. And you got the one of everything special on the side of Team Sideswipe. Teleport, Smite, Cleanse, Barrier, Heal. Now, if only one of them took, like, maybe if Fresh Pudding took Heal, Exhaust, or something. Be the super support. But we're definitely going to have to watch this bot lane because it's definitely going to rely on Russian Ronin to get farmed up and be able to carry the team. And if HR can get farmed up really nicely as well and have a really good start, that definitely helps the entirety of the fight, or the entirety of the game, I should say, into these team fights. But Russian Ronin is definitely going to be the main carry potential. Obviously, the Kog'Maw gets the percent damage, has the increased range, and just becomes an overall nuisance in the fights, able to shred just about everyone's health. And if you look at the side of Kool Kidz, they only have one tank, and that is Fungus Tree on the Maokai. So we'll have to see how he itemizes against this comp. If Yobaya can get himself fed. I imagine that Tremor on the Kane will be going Darkin. I don't imagine Shadow Kane would be the way to go, especially in this kind of fight. But it could be if he could get in there and maybe like just execute Russian Ronin within a few seconds, like before the Lulu ult and the shield massive amount of shields come out. If he could get in there and completely assassinate Russian Ronin, that could be the way. That could be the way they win these fights through the overall sheer power of the rest of their team. Zera's damage is not to be slept on. He still has a lot of damage, although everything is a skill shot. He still has damage. And then obviously Yabaya will be on that Xayah, who is a very good late game scaler, being able to dish out tons of damage with those feathers since they scale off just about everything. We got 40 seconds on the spectator delay though, and we'll be in this game, the first game of the series. Should be a good time. I'm very curious. I'm very curious to see how Russian Ronin does on the Kog'Maw pay. We haven't really seen a Kog'Maw that I'm aware of or that I can recall in the RAL or RCL. So this is definitely a first. And I like Team Sideswipe's comp. It's different. It's not different, but it's different. It's different from what we've used to seeing in the past, couple months. So I based on these things, I'm gonna give it. I like Sideswipe's idea, but Kool Kidz is just more safe. It's just that easier, standardized style of play right now. So I want to give it to Kool Kidz Gaming, but I mean you can't sleep on the team that's undefeated. You know what I mean? They're undefeated for a reason. So. But here we go. Let's jump into the first game. We got Kool Kidz Gaming on that blue side with Fungus Tree on the Maokai in the top lane. Tremors will be on that Kane in the jungle. Shradil is on the Xerath in the mid lane. We see Yabaya and Tilted Square on the Xayah Braum in the bot side. And on the red side of the map, we do have Team Sideswipe with Delve Rocket on the side in the top lane. HR will be on that Kindred in the jungle. Pixie Millie, or otherwise known as Shrinox, is on the Lulu mid. And Russian Ronin and Fresh Puddin on the Pugmaw. And Karma in that bot side. We see two Dark Harvest. They're both on the side of Kool Kidz Gaming. We've got double Grass of the Dying in the top lane. Definitely the Summon Airy. It's going to be useful for the shields onto Russian Ronin. Otherwise, nothing else is too out of place. We see the Lethal Tempo for Russian Ronin. Obviously, that makes sense. And Remember when Kog'Maw's what this W actually like increased your attack speed and basically was a lethal tempo on top of what else it did? Jesus. Now they brought it back. So Kog'Maw's it should be fun to watch. But if he gets behind, Kog'Maw's one of those champions. If you get behind it, just gotta hopefully try to farm it up until you can get back. But he should have a lot of protection once they start in team fights. They could do a 1-3-1. They could go a 1-4. And with the Kindred, Lulu, and Karma, Kog'Maw should almost never die. Should be getting into this soon. It looks like Delve Rocket. There it goes. Percentages going up to the final 100%. Here we are in this first game. We'll have to see if anything interesting actually happens. Will we get a nice little invade, or are we gonna get just a regular 5-point start? So we're going to see the call started for Russian Ronin over the Dorn Shield. That's kind of interesting. I definitely wouldn't have expected that. And it looks like we have a lane swap coming in. We're going to see Russian Ronin and Fresh Pudding going straight to the top side. And they're going to put Delve Rocket in the bot lane this time. That definitely is very interesting to see. That would definitely give Russian Ronin a much easier time playing into Fungus Tree. So he'll be able to farm freely. We'll have to see if Delve Rocket can survive the bot lane against the very aggressive Xayah Braum combo. If he gets hit by one Winter's Bite, or even has one of the concussive blow procs on him just from an auto attack, he's going to be stunned up and probably going down at that point. So we haven't seen a lane swap at all in this game for a very, very long time. I think at least a year. Well, maybe it was a year, maybe 2 years ago when that was the standard. You lane swap constantly. And then what ended up happening, have your bot lane go top and face each other up there. So this is definitely going to be interesting to watch. Already some fun, cheeky things coming out from Team Sideswipe. We'll have to see how if Kool Kidz respond and swap their lanes as well, or if they're just gonna let this happen. Because the counterpart to the lane swap is that gives Yobaya pretty much free room to farm up. But I think that Team Sideswipe is not worried about that. They know that the Kog'Maw has much stronger carry potential in the late game over the Xayah if it's done correctly. And that's going to deny Fungus Tree a lot of items as well. He'll have nothing in that top lane whatsoever, so he won't even be able to get really tanky. So Pixie Millie doing lots of damage right there. Puts Stradil at half health already. Tremor has ran into HR. They were both going for the Scuttle Crab, obviously. They want to deny the Kindred the stacks as much as possible. I mean, they're learning to look for early plates. And that's what they can do right now. They can just get these early plates. Oh, look at the damage. Fungus Tree's getting super low. Has to be careful. He might just die. That's first blood going over to Team Sideswipe. Russian Run able to pick it up. Fungus Tree walked right back into that. He could have got out of there super easily, just walked away, but he went back up to last hit for some reason. And that's going to almost force him to TP. Otherwise, he's going to start losing plates real early. And this is not the start you want. You do not want to give a Kog'Maw first blood, nonetheless. Delrock is just staying under tower. There's the TP coming out from Fungus Tree. Let's see if they punish him again. If he and I mean that's the thing with the Karma too. You're able to, since they planned on the lane swap, they're able to poke out really well. Fungus Tree trying to get aggressive there, but he's actually rooted up. He might just die yet again. Fungus Tree get flashing, but it's not gonna be enough. We see Trevor here can rush and run, get out. There's the barrier and the heal use, and it looks like Trevor's in a lot of trouble. He's forced to flash out, and that's 2 kills going to Russian Ronin early on in the game on a Kog'Maw nonetheless. Fungus Tree needs to rethink how he's playing this matchup. And he went aggressive there too. He rooted him under tower. The tower aggro wasn't even on Russian Ronin yet, and he still decided that it was a good idea to try to play into that one. Was able to be rooted up by Fresh Puddin' and got the easy kill. Now, I imagine that he did that because he knew Tremor was on his way up, but Tremor wasn't even close enough for this. Or for the gank. So yeah, I mean, things are just going completely right for Team Sideswipe right now. And they'll have to see how much they keep this pressure up and if they can keep the snowball rolling. But like I was going to say was, that's the beauty of, that's why they put the Karma in the support role instead of mid, because Karma has much better poke than the Lulu. You know, Lulu has to kind of get a little up close, and I want to say it's a little predictable with how Lulu's going to poke you out. And Karma has a much easier time landing everything. You got the empowered Q that just lays waste to you as well. With the root and the slow, that gives Russian Ronin just ample room to just completely drain your health out. And like we saw, Fungus Tree now 0-2 within 4 minutes of the game. And he's going in again for the root. And they're just going to start throwing the damage down. You see the Fresh Puddin' did get the root, his own root down with the binding. And they took 1 plate already. And this is the goal of the lane swap, is you take these plates as fast as possible. Towers are worth more now, although they are harder to take down because of that bulwark. But if you could get all the plates down, then you get a lot of money out of it. And playing a Kog'Maw, that's what you want. So they're going to back already. They'll have to see what Russian Ronin already has, or what he does pick up. He gets himself in Cutlass at 5 minutes in. He has a Cutlass. That Infernal Drake's going to be picked up by the side of Kool Kidz. Oh, Trevor might be in some trouble. He just smite early just to give himself some health back. They found it, but it's not going to matter. Good play. Good play by Kool Kidz Gaming. Got themselves an early Inferno Drake. That's going to help them in the long run for sure. Tremor and Yabaya should be definitely loving that one. Well, Tremor maybe. If he goes Shadow Cane, he will love it more. But Tremor does have that level lead. He has to be careful. We see the ping in. There's the ult coming out for Delve Rocket. They're going to try to fight this. Tremor might be in trouble. He's going to die for that. Did he take it? No! He did not. Delve Rocket's going to pick up the kill, and HR was still able to smite the Scuttle. And that was a beautiful play. Beautiful rotation by Delve Rocket. And that's just like I said. The Scion could just make a fight happen. And, you know, Tremor thought he was going to be sneaky there and just steal the Scuttle Crab away. And it ended up costing him his life. I do like what he was doing in some sense, you know, trying to deny the Kindred or HR some farm. He had a level advantage up. He had his smite available. But his bot lane completely backed. And I'm fairly certain he saw where Delve Rocket was. So, definitely a questionable thing by some of the decision-making coming out of Kool Kidz right now. At least when it comes to how aggressive they're trying to be into the enemy champions. We're going to see the bot side of Kool Kidz start rotating to the blue side of the jungle down there. They might look for an invade. They obviously have vision on them right now. HR doesn't have smite. Has to be careful. They could steal this. No, they just decide to put a ward down, and that's it. Tremor's in the bot side as well, so they're both getting their buffs. We're going to see HR rotate towards his Raptors. And just look at this top side, getting completely bullied in. Even in the mid lane, Pixie able to bully out Shradil. He's going to go in again. He's going to try to knock him back a little bit. He's level 6, but Russian Ronin's level 6 as well. He's going to take a little bit of damage, and Fungus Tree almost dying again. He needs to be careful. He does have a little bit. He does have that life regen from his passive and the grass if he connects. Where's this here? But look at Pixie with the speed boost, able to get away. And Fungus Tree in some trouble. There's the root coming down. He actually dodges it with himself, but he actually puts himself in danger. And Russian Ronin now on a killing spree. No deaths whatsoever. And we're going to see a pause. So it looks like Shradil might have some ping issues. We're going to be looking into that one. But let's take a moment and just like kind of awe at this lane swap. It's working beautifully for Team Sideswipe. Russian Ronin and Fresh Pudding are able to just put the smackdown on Fungus Tree. And we see it. We're seeing it time and time again right now. And we've said it, or at least I've said it before. You know, sometimes these lanes, what they do is they focus so much on trying to get damage and trying to get the tower aggro and whatnot. They're not focused on farming. He's already at almost half the CS of Russian Ronin. Now, you know, granted, he is playing the Maokai in a 2v1 situation. Maokai doesn't necessarily have range. Fresh Pudding might actually die there. Oh, no. You know, so, you know, it's not necessarily like, oh, you know, he should have the exact number of CS as him. But he is prioritizing fighting more than he is CSing. Here we go. There's the lane swap coming out from them. But is it too late, though? Russian Ronin 3-0 has the Cutlass. The BF sword is on Yabaya, though, but it might be too late. They got 2 of the plates down already, and now we're going to see 1800 ping spike. So it looks like little bit of playful banter coming out from both of them. So it looks like Shradil's having some ping issues. Hopefully they get that resolved. He's going to leave. He's probably just going to restart his computer. Maybe that'll fix it. Be a quick fix. Hopefully he doesn't have to go and restart his router and his modem and stuff. Because that'll take a few minutes before anything happens. But let's take a look at some of this gold here. So Russian Ronin has 1,400 gold over Yabaya. Now remember, Yabaya and Russian Ronin are both going against a solo top laner respectively in the opposite parts of the map. But due to the first blood and the 2 early kills for Russian Ronin, not to mention he does have 20 CS above Yabaya, he has that 1,400 gold lead at the moment. That's just dreadful. And you see the 400 gold lead for Delve Rocket over Fungus Tree. Delve Rocket got himself a kill, obviously, when he found Tremor trying to steal the Scuttle Crab in the river. So it looks like the entire side of Team Sideswipe right now has a gold lead on every single champion. They do have almost a 3,000 gold lead overall. Uh, the saving grace right now for Cool Kids Gaming is the Infernal Drake. That would definitely do Yobaya some justice. Even Shradil would do him justice as well going into this late game. Yobaya is obviously going to be more of that late game carry potential. Shradil is just going to be more of that supportive carry style, just laying down poke damage and just kind of AoE deterrence whatsoever. But if the game keeps going at the rate it's going, Team Sideswipe are definitely looking very, very strong in this. So it said, Shradil did say he's ready. Alright, so the game is on pause. So they did lane swap. Now, will Team Sideswipe leave their bot lane in the top lane to match the swipe, to stay against, you know, their opposing bot laner? Or are they going to rotate again, putting Russian Ronin Fresh Pudding in the bot side this time? Russian Ronin, look how aggressive he's getting. He doesn't care. There's the Unbreakable. And they're going to try to fight this. Yobaya might be in some big trouble trying to get the concussive blows to proc. Is it going to be enough? Oh, Fresh Pudding's able to pick that kill. There's the Ignite going down Fresh Pudding. But here comes HR. Tremor was here as well. They're trying to fight this. HR is kind of low. Does have the ult if he needs to use it. And they're going to keep going in. And Russian Ronin doing much damage here. There's the ult to come out so no one can die. And he's going to look for the kill. He flashes forward. He has the passive down. He's going to force the flash out of Tilt the Square. And no one else is going to fall on the side of Cool Kids Gaming. But beautiful play. Here comes Pixie Millie, though. He's looking for blood. He knows where he's at. Can he get away? Is he going to be able to use it? No! He's going to go down. Pixie Millie's going to give himself up another kill. And can he find Tremor? He knows he's in that bush. He's going to drop the pink ward, and they're just going to let him go. Or will they? And that's two more kills going to the side of Team Sideswipe. HR is going to flash over the wall just because Tremor and Yobaya were both there. Didn't have his hop available. And kind of amazing you didn't see Shradil try to rotate or even ult up, though. The Xerath does have better wave clear over the Lulu. So he just has to keep poking out like this. He has the Lost Chapter, so every time he levels, he'll get some mana back. Once he finishes Luden's Echo, it's a big 600 or 700 mana boost. So he'll be able to poke out. So anytime that Pixie Millie leaves the lane, that should give Shradil an ample amount of space to just push into the tower and try to get as many plates as he needs. Because this is definitely something I think a lot of players don't quite realize sometimes. It's like the plates are super good. And if your opponent leaves the lane, you need to push up for them. I mean, they had vision of HR on the top side, and he knew that Pixie Millie left the lane himself. And Pixie Millie on the Lulu doesn't have as much kill pressure as someone else would in the mid lane. Let's say an assassin like LeBlanc or maybe a bruiser like Aurelia. So he's pretty safe to push up there as long as he knows where the rest of the enemy team is and Pixie Millie leaves. Look at the damage come out. And they're still fighting this under the tower. Russian Ronin wants more blood. He has the Blade of the Rune King. The call is almost finished. Ooh, Pixie Millie needs to be careful. Now, oh wait, they're going in. Tremor is here. They're going to look for the fight. Can they fight this, though? And the heal does come out from the side of Cool Kids. And Russian Ronin's just going to walk forward. There's the flash from Yobaya. Doesn't have the mana to pull the Feather Spec. That's a double kill coming out. The concussive blows is there. Can Russian Ronin survive this? There's a shield coming out. He's going to try to fight this. No! Tremor gets a big shutdown. And Fresh Pudding's going to sit there and just take the fight. And he's going to win this, actually. The flash of Fresh Pudding comes out. And he's going to be able to get away from this. Is he looking for the kill? Meanwhile, on the bot lane, Delrock is going to try to fight this. Tremor is going to be rooted up. And Fresh Pudding should get this. No! Tremor actually gets him at the edge with the scythe. But here comes Pixie Millie, going to look for it. He's going to run under the tower. That's very scary. He's going to go down. He ults himself, though, and he's still alive right now. Can Tremors do anything? He did the wrong spot. Tremor able to survive. Gets himself 3 kills in the bot side. Meanwhile, Delrock is taking a lot of tower hits. This is going sour really fast for Team Sideswipe right now. They're going to look for the tower dive and Fungus Tree. And it looks like Delrock's in a lot of trouble. And that's going to be another kill going over to them. HR uses his ult to try to stay alive. He's still taking the tower hits, though. Can he get the kill on the Fungus Tree? Delrock will pick it up before the passive wears off. And oh my lord, Kool Kidz Gaming bringing the gold back a little bit. It's sitting at that 3,000 mark right now. But everything that was going right just went wrong. Now, I have a question, because I just thought about this. I was going to say, you know, Team Sideswipe are on their way to a flawless game, or almost a perfect game, I should say. But since the towers have plating now, does the perfect game only count if none of your plates fall until the 14-minute mark? Or does it matter if just the tower stamp? Like, did they change that? It'd be kind of interesting. I imagine it'd be damn near impossible for them to, like, get a perfect game with no plates falling from the enemy team. But Yubai needs to be careful. Russian Ronin has a lot of damage. His ult is kind of like an execute. The lower your health gets, the more damage it does. Alright, things have kind of slowed down. Plating has fallen off now, so the towers will start falling real easily, at least for the tier 1s. And Pixie Millie almost getting caught out. HR's here, though. They might actually run into Tremor. Could be in a lot of trouble. The red buff is there. He's going to be pixied up, but it doesn't matter. Pixie Millie going to die. She'll picks that one up, and HR's in a lot of trouble, too. That's 2 kills going to the side of Kool Kidz now. And, oh, Russian Ronin gets the kill. Your body walk into the ult that dropped down onto him. Good snipe by Russian Ronin. And they're going to take that topside tower. Meanwhile, on the bot lane, Tremor is here. The fight comes in, and they're going to look for the kill. There's one down. Can Russian Ronin fight this? He needs one more auto. He does get himself a kill before he goes down as well. Delrock is still fighting Fungus in the bot side. And yes, Tremor went Shadow Cane. He actually did. So he might be thinking the same thing I'm thinking. If you could just melt Russian Ronin or even Pixie Millie and Fresh Pudding right away before they're able to do anything, then that completely negates their entire fight. Delrock taking some damage. He gets put in. Delrock might just die now. He does get himself the shield up, though. Oh, Fungus Tree flashes forward, forces the flash out. Delrock. Getting kind of scary for Team Sideswipe right now. They have a 3,000 gold lead, but they're starting to die. Tremor's got himself 6 kills right now. You see the kill on Dill as well. But Yubai and Tilted, although Tilted not as much of an issue, Yubai is 0-3-2 right now. Not doing the best. Not having the best game. Still 20 CS below Russian Ronin. Look at the damage coming out of Shradil. And then they go back to the top side. You're going to farm up this wave. It might be a 4-man collapse here. Blast gun was used. There's a shield on the HR. They're looking for the slow. Tilted Swear goes back in with the stand behind me. Throws the Unbreakable up, but is he going to be able to get away? Uses the Winter's Bite. Doesn't matter. There's the ult coming out of Shradil. He's going to be able to land any more than one. He will land number 3. Actually, Russian Ronin's just going to walk in. What is he doing? There's a concussive blow landed on him, but can he fight that back? Russian Ronin doesn't care. He knows how powerful he is at the moment. He's on a call mode with the Blade of the Rune King. He's looking for more. The Rage Blade almost done for him. He needs just the finishing piece, which is the actual Rage Blade recipe. Now, I know they don't have recipes in the game like in other games like Dota or Heroes of New Earth, but essentially that's just what it is. When you have all the components, you just got to buy the item itself. And we're gonna see Team Sideswipe take themselves the Rift Herald, and why not? They have no contest whatsoever for it. Oh, I thought Fresh was gonna miss the ward. Verdill's here. Gets the stun down. There's gonna be a lot of damage coming out. But HR is here. Just be careful. And Delrock and Fungus are about the same. There we go. Tremor's going in. He's looking for it. There's the flash out of Fresh Pudding. The ult comes out from HR. So he's going to be a little bit of health back. And they're looking for this. Tremor's going to be looking for those easy kills. He's got... Oh my god, he flashed the wall! He saw HR walk that way, so he flashed the wall thinking he was gonna catch him out. I think that was just a little too aggressive or ambitious in my opinion. But Fungus Tree and Delrock are gonna fight it out in the bot lane. Look at the items they have. Tankiness for tankiness, but there's the ult. Delrock is going to the mid lane. And we see the ult come out of Tremor. Can he make something happen? It looks like Russian Ronin's here now. And Tremor's gonna die. It doesn't matter if you're not tanky, you can't survive. Delrock's gonna give himself the kill and Shadil. No, actually gonna go over to Pixie Millie. And that's 2 kills for the side of Team Sideswipe. Beautiful play. And Delrock ulting away from Fungus Tree. The root was down, so it didn't even matter. They're gonna take this mid tower. And Tremor not able to do anything. Oh, Pixie Millie's going to have to ult himself up. He does use the stopwatch to stay alive. And Russian Ronin's going to go in and take tower hits, though. You gotta be careful. Rift Herald is summoned. And they're just going to push. Rage Blade is done for Russian Ronin. Got himself 2 daggers. He should be going for that Runon's Hurricane right now, I imagine. But yeah, Tremor was looking for the fight, and he got into the back line of all 3, but exactly what you expect to happen from Karma and Lulu. They keep Russian Ronin alive, or they keep each other alive. As long as they dodge the little bit of AoE that the Cane provides. Because, you know, with the Shadow Cane, really the only threat is that initial fight. It's the initial burst of damage that he provides. Otherwise, there's nothing there. And interestingly enough, we see Tremor build himself the Spirit Visage. He does not darken, so he doesn't have that natural lifesteal from the abilities. I wonder if he plans on going darken when the timer resets. Maybe he just went the Shadow Cane because they have a lot of ranged champions. 4 out of 5 are ranged. We'll have to see. But he does have the Spirit Visage. And he obviously went for the Warrior enchant. You see the Warrior... Excuse me. You see the Warrior enchant is on HR as well. Kind of interesting. I think the Blood Razor is much stronger on Kindred. I know the Warrior does provide that early pressure because you have the early game damage. But I still think that the percent health... It's like the same as the Blade of the Rune King. But here we go. Delrock's here. Misses the ult, but doesn't matter. Shadil gets the stun on HR. He's going to be knocked up. There's Pixie Millie. Who's going to pick this up? The stopwatch is used. And Trevor's here looking for HR. He misses the knockup, but that's all you need. HR is going to use himself as all. He's going to stay alive for a little bit, and he's going to be just fine. There's the all coming off Pixie Millie, and the fights continue. Buys on that backside. Can they fight this? There's the Feather Storm, and it's not going to connect. Oh, he forces the flash. HR's still alive, though. How is he living right now? We're going to see Russian Ronin and Perfect Pudding coming in. Delrock gets the kill, and you'll buy it, and the Tilted Square is going to be next. Tremor's just trying to get away. Uses his ability to go through the wall, and he's going to survive for now. But, oh my, how did he stay alive for so long? HR just barely surviving this fight, and they're looking for Baron off of this. They don't need this jungler. And there we pick it up. Look at this Baron melt at the 21-minute mark. TP is coming in. They're going to look to fight this, though. Shadil's here. Fungus Tree is in the front. Delrock, though, doing what he needs to do. The root does come down. This might be bad for Russian. He's forced to flash out. Does dodge. Shadil there. Fungus Tree's going to die. Oh, no, but there we go. Tremor and Shadil able to combo him down. And Tremor might be the next one to fall, though. Yes, he's going to fall. The passive from Russian Run, and now Shadil's in a lot of trouble. He's going to be chased down from the entire Team Sideswipe squad, and they're just going to go right back to this Baron. 3 members dead on the side of Kool Kidz. Only Fresh Pudding, or not Fresh Pudding, excuse me. Russian Run is dead on the side of Team Sideswipe. And Yabaya and Tilted Square, the only 2 left for this. Can they steal this? Pixie Millie is low. The rest of the enemy team, or I say enemy, but the rest of the Team Sideswipe is low. Delrock ulted. He gets 2-man knockup, but there we go. Tilted Square does the counter, but it doesn't matter. The melted life bar of Yabaya and Tilted Square are going down as well. They're going right back. Oh, no, they're not. They're going to stop. Fresh Pudding did pay with his life, though, but that just the power of them. And again, HR has a lot of damage. And that's going to be the 2 main threats of damage from the side of Team Sideswipe. Now, we do see the Luden's Echo was built by Pixie Millie, but he has the Ardent Sensor. So he's still going to have himself the supportive style of play. And obviously, the more AP he has, the more his shields will do. Stars here. Russian Ronin's on the backside. Tremor's on that Infernal Drake. Can they look to stop this? We see that HR smited. This might have been a bad move. He does have a smite up in a couple seconds, though, but it might not be in time. And we're going to be rooted down. Can he get inside there? He's going to ult up, though. They're going to look for the dragon. No, we're going to see Tremor smited up, but can they win this fight? We see the ult come out from Fungus Tree, and Tremor's trying to make it happen. Delve Rocket's here, though. Shredil, there's the stopwatch going to be used to stop any damage from Tremor. And he's going to continue to fight this. Or will he? No, Tremor's actually going to get out just fine. Are they going to chase? No, and that's 2 Infernos going to the side of Kool Kidz. Now, Tremor's trying to go back in, but he's going to be rooted up. He's not going to be able to get out in time. Does get a little bit of damage down. He goes through the wall. He actually survives for the time being. He might actually get out with this. But here go Pixie Million, Russian Runner are going to be waiting. They're standing by for this. TP from Fungus Tree, though, going to the mid lane. They're going to try to fight this. They're pushing. They want to keep Tremor alive. But Tremor getting close to his health pool. But I don't know if I agree with that TP. Delve Rocket going to ult in. He's going to look for one. He gets onto Tilt the Square. Tilt the Square is going to die. It doesn't matter if he has the Unbreakable or not. Yabai was stunned up. They're going to press forward with this. It looks like that TP was for naught. And Yabai in a lot of trouble. Tremor's actually getting low too. Russian Ronin needs to be careful. He has no MR right now. The Revenants Hurricane is finished. Doesn't have the stopwatch anymore, though, to stay alive if Tremors gets onto him. But Yabai is so low. He can't stay. He needs the back, which he is. And that's going to give them the tier 2 mid tower to the side of. And Fungus Tree went in. He's going to die. It doesn't matter if you're under tower. Tremor's going to fall as well. No, he survives better with his health. But they got that T2, and they're looking to push even further. They got a cannon minion, and that's all they need right now. Yabai is back here with full health. They're going to chase forward, flash forward from HR. He's going to get himself the kill. The ult did come out from Tremor, but it isn't enough. Shadil trying to make something happen. Can he finish him off? No, HR will actually get the kill, and he uses the rest of his shots in that mid lane. Trying to lay down some poke. Oh, he does land on the Pixie. He got a little bit of blockage from Russian Ronin here. Team Sideswipe just going to disengage. They still have that tier 1 and that bot side that needs to fall. So we're starting to see the Cogmaw come online. As the Blade of the Rune King, the Rage Blade, and the Revenants Hurricane. Let's see what the next item is. Maybe Maul Mount Mortius. I imagine the IE will be picked up at some point. But maybe get the Hex Drinker to mitigate some of this magic damage coming out of Shredil. He does have the Luden's Echo going for the Zhonya's stopwatch, or the Zhonya's Hourglass. Zhonya's stopwatch. Going for the Hourglass right now. And Del Rocket's found Tilted Square and hits his target. He's going to miss it, the ult, but it doesn't matter. Yabai's in the bot side right now. They can look to try to force Baron. Russian Ronin is actually moving over now. They started the Baron. Death Bush. They're trying for it. They're getting aggressive. They know where Tilted Square is. Oh, that's a lot of damage coming out from Malulu. They're completely zoning him away. Russian Ronin's here, though, so they're going to continue to push this Baron health down. And it's going down fairly quickly. They're trying to get some poke out, but it's not going to be enough. They're getting this. Can Tremor get inside there? Tilted Squares here. Throws the ult. Only gets one knockup. We see the ult from Fungus Tree. And can they survive this? Tremor gets an easy kill on Fresh Pudding. But there we go. Big knockup. There's 2 down. The Baron goes down to HR. Still, it doesn't matter. There's 2 kills. It's 3 for 2 right now. And they're going to flash out. Shredil's going to get away for a little bit. We still see the Baron is on Team Sideswipe. Shredil's going to die as well. And Yabai is the only one in the bot lane, but he's not strong enough to take out Delve Rocket. And that's an ace going to Team Sideswipe. And this looks like they're going to push in as much as possible. They're going to get this tier 2 in the top lane. They should get the tier 3 and maybe the inhib as well. HR is here. Does have a lot of damage. And they got the Baron powered minions. Beautiful fight. Somehow, and all that mess, HR was still able to pick up the Baron. And they're not going to continue to push. Tremor is up in about 2 seconds. Fungus Tree up in a few seconds. So, pretty smart for them to back up. They're going to wait till Russian Ronin is up at this point right now. And it looks like Russian Ronin's going for the Frozen Mallet. Interesting. I'll definitely give him a little bit more health. Give him that some of that slow potential to kind of fight for himself against Tremor and maybe even Fungus Tree. But look at this. Look at this good guy teammates he has. You got Pixie Millie, has the Redemption, the Ardent Sensor. You see the Mikhails and the Chalice on Fresh Pudding. They're doing what they should be doing. They're going to protect the Cogmaw as much as possible. And it looks like Tremor is going to stay in the Shadow form. Has the Yomu's Ghost Blade right now. quite interesting. I still don't see the purpose of the Spirit Visage. Maybe it's just something, but oh, Delve Rock is going to be here. Doesn't get the knockup, but he gets the slow. He uses the Righteous Glory. He's going to slow him down, and here's HR to help pick up the kill. Uses the flash and heal. That was a very big mistake, but here comes Tremor. He's going to try to get a lot of damage down. Doesn't matter. HR has to go some blows down. Looking for the ult. Drop the ult. There it is. And Tremor's in the middle. Fresh Pudding's here. The shields are going to start coming out now. Flash out for Tremor, but is it going to be enough? No, he's going to die anyway, but you're going to see Shadil get the shutdown on the HR. And they're going to be able to get out just okay. So it's going to be a 2-for-1 right now for Team Sideswipe's favor. And they're still pressing forward. That tower, tier 2 is, or tier 1 is still not down. They're sitting in the middle of the 2 towers. Mountain Drake picked up by Russian Ronin by himself. He doesn't need help. He's okay. And now they're going to finally take this tier 1 in the bot side. They should be looking for this tier 2. Fungus Tree ulted up, though, using the roots. It's just going to try to delay them. There's the Redemption, though, getting their health right back to pretty much full. And now they're going to push in. Shadil's low. We see Rush Road flash forward, getting himself an easy kill. Dodge and stun. Beautiful. He's going after Yabaya now. He does have the frozen mallet, so the slows are kicking in. And Fungus Tree is in a lot of trouble. Yabaya's in a big amount of trouble. No, but Russian Road is going to back off. And he's at full health after all of that. Taking a couple tower hits. Rushing forward. Doesn't matter. Look at the shields that come out from these two. He is not going to go down at this point. And he's looking for more tilted squares here. Throws the Unbreakable up, but it doesn't matter. Witcher's Bite connects. He has one concussive blow stack. And we see Tremor in the back line looking for one of them. Picks him as a target. Can he survive? And he does the polymorph off. It doesn't matter. Tremor can't get a kill. And Trevor's going to get out the Ignites on Russian Road. He's going to survive barely with a barely tick of health left. And that's a clean ace for the side of Team Sideswipe. And they're looking to end this now. GGs are called. They know the game is over. Look at the health bars. Trudeau with the ult. We see he's going to get one. It doesn't matter. Jump Rocket goes into the middle of that. Biggs ability survives with the ult. And they're going to win the first game of this series. And they remain undefeated so far. But this is a best of 3, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. This is just the first game. Are we going to see any more crazy stuff?